Good morning from Zeebrugge. We have arrived in Belgium. Lovely overnight sailing. I didn't feel a thing. I woke up at 7 o'clock to the PA system confirming we had arrived and clearance had been given, and at 7 a.m. we could disembark. I woke up to that, so I was not ready to disembark. It's about 8:30 now. I am ready. I have stuck my hair up today because the wind is just atrocious. My hair is an absolute mess. So stuck it up. We are here. I am ready. I'm going to try and go to the Keel Cow for breakfast. I'm going to see if I can do my holiday web page. I am practically ready, so I'm going to do it. So from the home page, go into dining, scroll along, and there is the Keel Cow. One person, join queue, and then it just confirms I'm in the queue, and then it will tell me when it's ready. And then you have 15 minutes from when it tells you it's ready to go. So that is fine, so all I need to do is grab my hoodie. But yeah, we've arrived. I'm ready. I'm going to head to breakfast, and then I'm going to get the shuttle to Blankenberge and have a little wander around there, see what it is, and then I do have lunch at 1:15 in the olive grove, so I need to be back on board for that. And then this afternoon I think we're just going to have a wander around the ship. I'm going to try and show you some bits and pieces of the ship that I haven't seen yet. And maybe a very brief ship tour, but isn't an official ship tour. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, slept really well again. I have enjoyed the cruise. It's my final day, but I think I have enjoyed it. It was just the first maybe the first 24 hours was just me settling in. But overall, I have enjoyed it. As I said yesterday, the main dining room yesterday gave me a lot of hope. I might go to the main dining room tomorrow for breakfast if I have time. Otherwise, yesterday's main dining room day was the main dining room. I will, however, go and show you what the menu is for tonight, if you are interested in sort of the different menus. And then I probably will do Keel Cow tonight because I really enjoyed it on my first night. Right, I think that is all. I am going to get ready and then we'll head out. Just point out, this is my view this morning. We are docked port side, and therefore my window is on full display to every single coach driver in the port. So be very mindful of that when you get up in the morning, because you never know what side we're going to be docked on. And we've had it in the Caribbean before where we've docked, nobody else has been there, and then some poor person has opened their curtains without much clothing on, if any, and they're staring into somebody else's balcony because somebody else has then docked. And I think it was our cruise on Azura to the Caribbean with Neil Turnbull as our captain. Love Neil. Neil commented that the ship was coming in and therefore make sure you're covered if you're opening your curtains, and that made me chuckle. Right, okay, time now to get ready for breakfast. And take them off. In 4638. Breakfast done in the Keel Cow, always very nice. And now I'm just going to get off. Let's go find deck 6. So you've got the screens in each of the stairways that tell you what buses to get for which excursion. So you've got all of them, and then it tells you all aboard time, which is 4:30, weather, currency and passport information. So 4:30, back on board. Towards where it feels cold, which is here. Hi. Thank you. ship into the port. Let's find the shuttle buses. There's lots of shuttle buses today.
That's just 101. Hi, have you been scanned yet? Yes,
Thank you.
This shuttle bus will be dropping you off right next to St. Anthony's Church, which is right in the city centre of Blankenberge. The drop-off point will also be the pick-up point later today. For the people wanting to go to Bruges via train, good luck, it will be an adventure today, and I apologise beforehand. There's also a public bus going. The public bus is not on strike today. So there's a bus line 40 going, it's going every 30 minutes and it takes 35 minutes to get to Bruges. It costs €2.50 per leg, so it's quite cheap, but you will be a sardine in a can today because everybody will be joining that opinion like perfect. Buses will be going back every 10 to 20 minutes all day long until 3:30 this afternoon. When you'll be coming back, we drop you off at the terminal building. You'll need to go through security again, smile at the security guards, and then they'll send you back to the ship. Okay? Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day. Cheers.
I've arrived in Blankenberge and I think we're going to head towards the centre. There. So I think that's where we'll start. We got dropped off at this church, which is just opposite the train station. So if you were getting the train in to Bruges, not today because trains are not running today, but if you were getting the train into Bruges, you could get it from there. And I just need to be back here to get the bus, and the bus goes every about 10 to 20 minutes. They did say it took about 25 minutes for the bus to get here. It did not. It was about 15 minutes. That was nice and easy. But I'm just going to head and wander around. I don't really know what to do. There's a sign and I might head towards the beach and see what it's like. If you're in any doubt of where we are, there's a nice big sign to confirm. I have literally just walked down like the main road to the centre. Straight up here. With chocolate pieces. I'm going to buy some chocolates. Don't think I'm going to buy any today. Stairs. Don't know if there's an accessible route, so I'm not sure. But let's go. I can smell the sea. Let's have a look. I think they're doing like sort of beach club vibes. There's like some play stuff there. I think they're just getting this part ready for the spring and summer season. Looks like they have loads of sun lounges and that to go out. So it looks pretty cool. And then there's more beach down there with some dogs playing, which I absolutely love. But I'm going to go, I think, this way to a marina. It's a nice little marina. Nice little marina area. Just walking down to the pier. I'm not sure if you can hear me. It's quite windy, but yeah, walking down to the pier. Which is a really nice walk actually. I think if you've been to Bruges a few times and you want something easy to do and just have a wander, then you might as well come to Blankenberge. It is very clearly off season at the moment, but then it is also still quite early, so most bars and restaurants are closed and there's a lot of work going on. But it's a nice view, especially if it's dry. Get your steps in. Yeah, it's really nice. There's lots of hotels and that's a building right going up, but lots of hotels and that on the seafront. And they're just getting ready for the summer. The pier here, and then just in the distance I can make out Iona. So probably I'm not very clear on camera, but I can see Iona. But lots of shops in there, various bits and pieces. Everybody seems quite entranced by this building being knocked down. But now just sit. There is an accessible route if you are using a wheelchair and not very good with steps. It's just here. rather than using those steps I came up originally. So we'll just go down here. I love how many people are out walking their dogs. I'm seeing lots of dogs today, which I really like. So just cross over. I'm gonna go look at a church. I still went past it earlier and I was like, oh, that looks pretty. So we'll just have a little wander around that, and then I think probably we'll head back to the ship. I think there's a sea life centre if you were into that. I just really wanted to come around, get my steps in, have a nose. And here's the church. Looks very pretty. Just go around to the front. So yeah, here's the church. Very pretty church. Very pretty. Very quaint little square. Yeah. I think now back to the ship. Take very long, and now we're back at sort of this square in front of the station. As I said, the trains are not running today, so I think your options are for Bruges today. So definitely check the trains ahead of your trip. But I think the options for people today are private taxi or bus. And I think the bus, the gentleman said, was €2.50 each way, which is actually really good value. So, this way towards the station, and we're heading for that church in front. It's the bus terminal, so if you're getting the bus into Bruges, that's where you get it from. And then just go this way. Gonna head back to the bus now to walk through the park and see the church. Nice church gardens, that's pretty, the wicker and the trees. By magic, a shuttle bus has arrived. And we're headed back to the ship. So we've got a clear security at the cruise terminal, and then we'll get a bus to the ship. Thank you. Crew are doing a drill. Just waiting for a cup of tea. Overlooking the dog area. I have just got changed quickly back into leggings, and I think we're going to go and explore the ship. I haven't really done it, and there is lots of places to explore. I have got this mic on because it's a little bit windy outside, so I thought best to take the mic, and probably spare battery. But had a lovely cup of tea in, where did I have my cup of tea? Vista's Cafe. I'm really enjoying it there. It's very nice. Drinks are good, well priced. I'm really enjoying the Tea Pig Superfruit tea. Might have to get some for home actually. Yeah, I love a fruit tea. So I'm back to my cabin. I have received the disembarkation information. We're going to go through all of that tomorrow ahead of disembarkation. So there will be just a sole disembarkation vlog. There is no set time, just a bit of information. There is no set time on what time we have to put our bags out, which is quite nice, because on Britannia last year, we had to have it out by 6 p.m. and I thought that was really early. But it just simply says, simply leave it outside your cabin door from 2 p.m. And any remaining pieces before going to bed the night before disembarkation, and they'll collect it for you. So no set time, which is really good. But otherwise, we're going to go through all the disembarkation information in tomorrow's vlog. Tomorrow's vlog. 12:15. Lunch is at 1:15 in the Olive Grove. So I think we're going to head up to the top deck and let's explore the ship before it gets too busy with lots of people coming back. I just love my door. So pretty. Right, let's explore. I think we're going to go to the top and work our way down. Lots of screens around the ship giving you all the information on the port. Right, let's get a lift, and screens there as well. On deck 17 we've got the reef, which is midship, which is the kids club, and then it comes out onto the sky dome. This is a sun terrace on deck 17. All the stairs, right, we'll just go, oh, this is nice. Nice seating area and a hot tub. And then walk around in a bit, but let's go upstairs and start at the top. So, deck 18. So deck 18 is where there is smoking area. But deck 17 has whirlpools. I think there's just one outside the sky dome and a seating area. And let's go upstairs. So you have got seating area. And then we'll walk round. There's like deck games, some nice seats here. And then around here you have got the splash pad if you've got young children. I'm not sure the young children would want to be in that today. So there's no children here, so that's why I'm filming it. But that looks fun. That's a splash zone. Got sun loungers up on deck 18. There is the panorama pool bar, but it's closed right now. And you've got the swimming pool. Let's see how warm the swimming pool is. That's actually really warm. That's really pleasant. And then you've got it overlooking the back of the ship. The bar, there's also a sports court up at the top. More sun lounges. Signs at lots of places saying not to reserve sun lounges. And then let's go. I don't think you can go to the front of the ship on this side. I think we're gonna have to go up the other way. But there we go. There's also a jogging track. I'm just walking the opposite way because there's nobody here. See if sun loungers around. Yeah. Plenty of sun lounges. A lift to come up here for accessible, which takes you up from 18 up to 19, which has more sun lounges. Yeah, you can't walk all the way around deck 18. You have to go down to go back up the other side because the sky dome is in the middle. This is deck 17. See the hot tub there. Certainly the deck 18 pool was warm, so that's nice. Tub on deck 17. There is one on the other side as well. And there's an entrance to the sky dome. And then we'll go up these stairs back to deck 18. There's another hot tub, and then there's a smoking area. Right at the forward is the Beachcombers pool and bar, which is adults only. And there's pool towels. And then the Beachcombers pool, which is empty. Really nice furnishings actually. I like the plush furnishings. There's a bar, and then you've got the pool. And lots of sun lounges. So this is like the adults only area. Little seats. So let's see how warm the pool is. That's also heated as well. That's really nice. I might come for a swim later then, because that is nice and warm. Yeah, I might go for a swim after lunch. And then lots more sun lounges, and then right at the front of the ship you have the retreat, which is an extra. Inside the retreat there is a hot tub, looks quite big. See if you can see, they've got a hot tub and some plush seats as well. So this is a sun terrace on deck 19. Lots of sun lounges. Oh, this is nice. There's a lot of smoke by the sound of it. Lots of sun lounges, and you go right to the, fairly close to the front of the ship. Well, you can see down into the retreat here. So you've got cosy sun lounges and the hot tub and cosy sun lounges. If I didn't have lunch at 1:15, I'd go and get changed now and go for a swim. But I'll come up after, I think, for a swim, because I was going to wash my hair tonight, so I might as well swim before I wash my hair. So there is a sign that says exclusively for adults, so they must have changed it, because this was one of my pet peeves originally, was that they didn't have an adults only area. So I like that they now have, because whilst I think family friendly ships are great, I also think it's important to have adults only areas. So you've got another hot tub on this side as well. Lots more sun lounges. And then we'll go down to 17. There's part of the kids club, and then you come to the aft of the deck 17, which has more hot tubs. This is cute. I like the little bridge over from the pool down to the bottom. Got deck games, and there's like ping pong, and that also on deck 17. Kids play area, no kids in it again, but another kids play area. There's the reef, the children's area. Down to deck 16 to go across, so we'll just have a quick share. Got the buffet, and on this side you've got the beach house. Deck 17 forward is the crow's nest, Epicurean and Ivory suite. So let's go and take a look. There is also cabins on this deck. You have toilets around, and then Ivory suite is there. You've got a deck to the beachcombers, pool and bar. You have got the Epicurean, and then the crow's nest. You've got the crow's nest. It's a nice area. We're just sitting and relaxing. Then we'll just head back out, and then we'll go down to deck 16. We do have some cabins here, but then this is the Sky Dome. I spotted another water bottle filling station on deck 16 inside the Sky Dome. Then got the buffet. Decks 15 down to 9 are all cabins. Inside the Sky Dome is Taste 360 Sundays. On to deck 8.
Lido deck 16. Going down, closing.
There are 3 banks of elevators on Iona, front, forward, mid and aft. The aft ones don't go all the way down to deck 4, and other ones don't go all the way up to deck 18, so just be mindful which lift you're getting as to where you're going to go. On deck 8 you've got the Keel Cow, and then the Sundays treat shop, but it's closed. This is the menu for the snowflakes ice cream. You've got drinks as well. We've got ice creams. So there's Oreo, snowflake, hazelnut, chocolate. You do have options for the afternoon tea as well. I've had this on Britannia. Heading back, you've got the quays, you've got seating, and you have Sindhu. They do have hand washing stations here as well as hand gel. You've got that. You've then got the Fusion Asian kitchen. And then the American grill. Salad stuff here. And then you've got the Olive Grove here. Got the menu for the Olive Grove. Drinks on the other side. Olive Grove, you've got the clubhouse, which is a beautiful venue. I love this venue. The decoration is fantastic. I've got a stage, plenty of seating and a bar. It's very art deco. I love this. Then on deck 8 you have the promenade deck. I won't walk all the way around because it's cold. And you're like, Emily, why are you going in the pool? That's because the pool's warm. But if you come to the aft of the ship, you have the sunset bar, and you have got 2 large hot tubs and a bar. Nothing's in use at the moment, but you've got hot tubs, towels, and a big bar. Second hot tub, and then you're back to the other side of the ship. Deck 8 does have balconies. My parents have had one of these before and it was absolutely fine. You've got more hot tubs on this side, so there's 3 infinity whirlpools on each side of deck 8. Do I look like I'm holidaying in the Mediterranean? Yes. Am I? No. I'm heading out for a swim in the beach coat. My pool was pleasantly warm when I tried it, so got changed, chucked on my shirt and shorts, and I'm going to go up to the pool and get a swim in. Lunch was really good in the Olive Grove. Very nice food indeed. I've had a nice walk around the promenade deck. They have moved the gangways down to deck 4, port side, which is my side, which means the midship lifts stairs are ridiculous. I came down in the lift and people just don't understand lift etiquette, which is you let people out before you get in. So I was a bit short with people because I was like, can you let people out? If there was a wheelchair in here, you'd need to let people out. So that is my little gripe. Anyway, I'm going to go for a swim. Towels. Still got the pool to myself, guys. Very, very nice. Let's just pop the towels down as close as I can. Hello, it's a few hours later. I have had a shower. I've had such a lovely swim. The pool was fabulous. My hair is all like drying naturally. I quite like it like this. I wish it would look this good all the time. Later I will look like Hagrid, but for now I like the wavy look. Yes, a lovely half an hour swim. The pool, the Beachcomber pool, is quite shallow. It's only about 1.4 meters. So I could stand up in it. I had a lovely swim. There is some sort of deck party up on deck 18 aft by the pool, but I'm clearly not in a state to go to that. My plan right now is to watch sail away from my beautiful, beautiful window seat, and watch sail away from my window seat, pack, because it is disembarkation day tomorrow and I need to pack. There is no set time when my case needs to be out, but I'm just going to put it out when I go to bed tonight. But I do need to pack, and then I need to make myself presentable for later. I think the show is at 6:45 today, and that's a Lady Gaga show.
Welcome home. Whether you were spending the day on board or ashore in Zeebrugge, Blankenberge, or indeed Bruges, I do hope you've enjoyed the fine weather and the local sights and sounds.
I feel like I've gone from Hagrid to a princess. We give you a princess. If you know, you know. Hello. Princess Diaries 3 is coming. Cha-ching. I am ready. I'm ready for my final evening on board. Captain has put his foot down to when we leave Zeebrugge. Don't know why. Anyway, I am ready for my evening of festivities. I have just got on dress I wore to afternoon tea because I couldn't be bothered to iron my other one in the end. Got this on, and I'm wearing trainers because quite frankly, can't be bothered to wear heels. Just have a quick view out of our window. God, there's so many ships around. We're like proper in the shipping lanes, guys. It's a beautiful day. Or sunset. It's a beautiful sunset. Might have to go up on deck actually and quickly get a sunset picture, which is fine because I've got time. Right, cruise card. Let's go. Good evening from my window seat for the final time. Just had my final meal in the Keel Cow. Again, it was fantastic. The food was great. The Keel Cow crew are phenomenal. They're just fantastic. The same lady, I have seen the same lady for a few days, and today she came and said hello in the olive grove. So because she also works in the olive grove, so she was lovely. And then the crew have been phenomenal. Every time I've had a meal, so whether it's breakfast or dinner, and I've had 2 breakfasts and 2 dinners in the Keel Cow, so that's 4 out of however many meals for a 5-day cruise. And the service has been great, the food's been fantastic. Yeah, I can't fault anything to do with the Keel Cow. I really cannot fault anything to do with the Keel Cow. Even today the queue was full, and I went up to the podium and said, like, is there any way I can like get onto the queue for later? And it wasn't an issue at all. Straight onto the queue. I did accidentally cancel my booking very soon after the gentleman had put it on there, because I didn't lock my phone and I was just walking around, and for goodness sake, lock your phones. And it had accidentally clicked to cancel my booking, and I wasn't really paying attention, but I managed to rebook, and it came up really quickly, and he was like, oh, you cancelled your booking. I was like, yeah, accident. But yeah, the crew in the Keel Cow, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The food's been great. I had sirloin today. I had a Paradise Punch mocktail as well, which was so nice. Really enjoyed that. So my meal tonight, great. I watched the Lady Gaga Ultimate Tribute Act. Really good fun. She's really energetic. I'm sad I missed her Pink show. I think I would have really enjoyed that, but never mind. And that's it really. I am just doing my last bit of packing. I just need to wrap up this video so I can put this dress in, and then I can get my case out. There was no set time of when the cases had to be out tonight. As I said earlier, I'm going to go through all the disembarkation information in the next vlog, which is going to be disembarkation day, and I just thought it makes sense to have everything in that vlog. But the disembarkation information did come in today, so that's the day before, and yeah, we'll go through all of that tomorrow. Otherwise I'm pretty much packed, just a few more bits to do. Yeah, I have enjoyed the cruise. There will be a cruise review, and I need to make notes now before I forget everything, because I was like, do I film it now? But I will film that at home. And yeah, overall it has been a good cruise. I have enjoyed myself. I was concerned at the beginning of the cruise that I wouldn't enjoy myself, or it wasn't going to be as good, but they've pulled it back. I will do a full review video as well as there'll be the cabin tour, the review video, and then there'll be a sort of what's on during the cruise kind of thing, and we'll go through the daily horizon, which we've obviously gone through each day as well, but for just a separate specific video we'll do that. That is it for me jabbering on. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this series, and hope you've enjoyed this video today. I have not finished my tour of the ship, so I'm gonna run down first thing tomorrow. I'm gonna get up early and run down tomorrow and just finish the filming. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do like and subscribe. The next video, which will be next week for you, but will be disembarkation day for tomorrow, and we'll go through all the disembarkation information and we will go through disembarkation together. Suitcase outside ready to be collected, and I brought my magnets in just in case I forgot them tomorrow, so I'll pop them away. There we go. So suitcase is out. I just need to take my makeup off and then I'm off to bed. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the morning. Good night.